Yeah, thank you. The next bit is new to me. I haven't done this next bit before.
The long summer days that seem to last forever. School holidays, those long summer days. Where I was brought up, there was a big sort of, more like a swamp, but to me as a kid it was a lake. Where there was newts, frogs, rabbits. I loved all that sort of nature stuff.
Probably just going out sailing down there, really. Yeah, just going off from the quay and out towards St Anthony's Lighthouse.
I used to look after a horse for some people whose kids had gone to uni or whatever. And I used to ride the horse up the hill called Claybank. Yes, pretty good. Around the bluebell woods and like just dead beautiful and peaceful. And if you go far enough, you end up on the moors. It's quite nice.
Would you ride the horse up to the moors?
Yeah. If it's full moon, I used to go up after like sixth form. And when I had my little car, I'd go up there and like could go out on a full moon in the pitch black, but you'd still be able to see if you're up on the moors. Do you know when it's like when it's like lit?
Where we live, we were just a stone's throw from like fields, just fields, and there was a little burn running through it, you know, and we spent an awful lot of time over there, you know, and making, building huts.
My parents were kind of compulsive walkers, weekend walkers, so we used to walk down into that valley and either sit by the stream down there or walk along the railway track, which was very exciting.
We would get the ferry over to Corsands, where like my mum's from, and just go to the beach really, just go swimming and rock pooling. We used to spend most of the time over there when we were younger. I think that's the best thing about Plymouth really, is its coastline.
We had fields in front of us, behind us, and go down the bottom of our Kenilworth Road, and there was fields going all the way to Scratch Woods alongside the railway lines. That was childhood, you know, gay abandonment.
Going up on the hill and up to Mount Wise with my family, my mum and dad and that. Yeah, my brothers and my sister, going for a swim.
live in Kingshampton.
Plymouth.
Stonehouse. Control.
In Plymouth, obviously, and just around the corner at Mill Bay.
The barbecue.
Cool.
South East London.
35 miles southwest of London.
A little called Bridlington, which is just up the road from the train station, the Castlemead train station. It's I live right on the edge of a big, busy main road with cars and trucks going past constantly, but I also live down the road from some nice little allotments.
Barbecue, maybe? Yeah. But I like the parks as well. It's just a greenery.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Sit down and read. Look at people. Some days we'll visit the grandchildren. It depends on the weather.
I like to go to Sea Park. Yes, and center. I'll say because in my own country we have a big sea also, and I need to go to sea and to speak with sea to be relaxed. All the swimming spots, St. Devil's Point, go forward in yards as well.
Swimming, sitting down, enjoying the sun.
Allotments up the road, I spend, well, not as much time there as I'd like, but I find it quite kind of calming and therapeutic to go and nurture my little cabbages.
Just watching the sunset.
I do like a bit of swimming, so if I was to go swimming, I would go up to what used to be the old Central Park.
Yeah, of course. Just find somewhere you can rest it. It's Monday, 23rd of July, 2018. 20:13 p.m. The show I'm making is nearly over. I've wanted to find a better way to talk about the changing climate. It's a situation that can be overwhelming. Like us, the Earth is sensitive to small changes, and changes that were caused by humans are driving warming out of control. there are tipping points in the Earth system. Some of these tipping points are already at work, others, some unknown, are yet to kick in. So we all know about the melting ice. And with the loss of reflective surface, the sun, or the rays from the sun, are absorbed by the dark oceans. And with that heat that they absorb, the sea levels rise. And with that, the water vapour increases. And with that, the temperatures increase. We as human beings have never experienced such high levels of CO2, nor such high temperatures. The only thing keeping us within our carbon budget so that we don't reach high temperatures is the Paris Agreement. And this is an agreement contingent only on trust and goodwill. The future is unpredictable and irreversible. With these tipping points, some scientists say that we've already locked in 3 degrees warming. It may be too hot to grow grain, and for humans to stay alive, we just don't know when. Our carbon emissions keep going up, and at the current rate of that, we have just 10 years before our carbon budget is spent. Now, I wanted to make this show because I wanted to explore how we can come together in the face of the unknown. I hope that bringing people together in a room might be the start of something. I mean, anything in here could happen. Yeah, I will be honest, you all guessed I did prepare for these 4 to be with me, but it's really good to be prepared on Sunday. But we have to start somewhere. Change has to start from somewhere, whether it's from 1 person to 5 people to 25. A small change leads to more change, which leads to more change, which leads to more change, which leads to more change.
Empathy, I think, as the world population grows, it's a really important part of working together.
All of the border control and the Red Sea emerging and all of that taken away. I would take away plastic forever, never get used again. I think a lot of people can make little changes that makes everyone else's lives a lot better. Also, maybe everyone would be vegetarian. Much better.
More peace to reduce amounts of fear.
More tolerance and understanding.
To help other people. Just to help people. That's for sure.
I wish we could, as humans, really properly, profoundly grasp the issues which are confronting us and which are in some ways completely in front of our face. For all the research we do and for all the kind of interesting and very clever ideas lots of people have, that would have the potential to give rise to different ways of living.
As a scientist, because that's what I am, tell me that what not only me, but what people like me say to policymakers is actually taking a vote and actually putting in place, actually doing something.
I would want there to be a place where science and politics are like friends.
Loads. I suppose like all the environmental stuff, so making it. So we're getting better. No more plastic straws here. So it's getting better, isn't it? So stuff like that. Also obvious stuff like wars and that. Just chat about it. Just sort it out. Just have a cup of tea, get it sorted.
I think that's the way we actually function. We want always more. We want to own more, not only things, but also just we want to travel the world like this. We want everything now, and that's comes with a price. Not good, cannot be.
I don't know. Maybe I will go to Mars to another planet. I don't know.
More time. Yeah, I don't have enough time.
More time off. That's it. More time doing nothing, like actually nothing. Just like stillness, like no phone, No, like, just nothing, just me.
I think if I could change something right now, maybe I would like to just be a little bit more disciplined and able to meditate regularly every day, because I know it's good for me and I don't do it enough.
Right now, I would have my own place to put my furniture in and start redecorating my home. Just putting the right colors in the right places and have make my own food. Yeah, definitely.
I'm thinking about moving to north of France for a bit. I'd really love to see. Being by the sea is very calming.
I just enjoy everything that comes along. It's just nice to be alive, and yes, it's very nice.
Changing the world, well, one should support brave people. The people you see who stand up and are counted. The more support that one gives them, and indeed, if there are ways to do it, the more one steps into those roles, the better.
If I was to change one thing in other people, then what I would like for them to realise is their power and to feel empowered to the extent that they are empowered, not just to feel how empowered they are to empower other people.
Someone once said to me, it's a thing to be scared of that we should be trying to do, because if it scares us doing it, then that's a good thing. We should try and aim for the things that scare us more than the things that make us comfortable.
I would hope that it wouldn't change an awful lot. I think everyone's changing in cool, but yeah, 100 years is a long time, isn't it?